boys? How we doing today? Hope everyone's doing well. Yo, I got a problem, boys. How am I supposed to stream if I have a cute ass cat being all cute, asking for pets and everything? How do I even, like, in that situation stream? Because, like, I'm like, I want to pet the cat, bro. A cute ass cat. If she comes back and for some attention, I'm gonna pick her up and show her off on the cam, I think. Yeah, it's gonna be the play tonight. Here. That's good. Just gotta change the. I always forget to do. 1 sec, boys. Dude, all day at work today, I was thinking about, like, out of, like, the workshop of Vigil Team for Champions. Gotta be a better way than what we're doing, bro. I'm gonna come out and say it. I don't think Beedrill is him. I know, dude, it's a shocker. I can't believe it myself. I thought Beedrill would be the answer, but little did we know. A Mega Beedrill is not a good Pokemon. Who'd have thunk? But damn it, bro, I'm gonna use it. I'm getting that Beedrill title. I don't even give a damn. I tell you, that's good, because it makes you commit to your stupid little project Pokemon that aren't even good. Kind of like them titles you get. What, you get like 100 wins with your stupid little Pokemon? Alright, what were we up to last time, boys? Got Atlanta the Flaffy, Helena, Santa Fe, Juneau, Columbus. Juneau is Quilava, and Columbus is Nidoking. So I know these three in Rocky are, those four in Rocky are important. We're coming up on, what's his face? We just did the Lake of Rage bullcrap. I just kind of assume I fought these people. I saw me, bro. Not gonna lie. I've streamed this in like a week. Oh, you got some big idiot with a lot of XP. Oh, this is actually the appropriate guy to have in. I like don't want you get the solo XP here though, I'm not gonna lie to you, but I can't really do anything else. So we stay here. This is fine. God, it's so much solo XP. Level cap's what, like 30 I think? Just a little more than I would like. Let me put it that way. We gotta get some levels on Juneau here. I didn't fight this guy either? Brother, what kind of route did I take? Literally, how did I get anywhere? You have a Nidoking, don't you? Yeah, I remember the Nidoking, bro. I remember running this guy before. I know you ain't got stab. Because, like, there's no... You don't learn moves for your stabs, which is kind of interesting to me. You got a weird-ass typing for, like, no... Huge weight! The best Pokemon in the game. I'll never talk badly about Juneau again. Decent damage. You know what I can do also? I can get an Electrode in Mahogany Town. That is available to me, technically. I was gonna grab Hidden Power on somebody. I don't think I did that just yet. It was a Lana. Lana is like probably the best Pokemon to put it on. Because like I don't know what other moves you'd even have. But like it's not that important to my lifestyle at this moment in time. Come back for it is what I'm getting at, dude. Skip all the optional trainers that we can. Fuck. I gotta lower the volume on my phone. What the hell? Yeah, of course I got the stream open on that for, you know how it is. I'll be right back real quick. phone is like totally fucked. Like, my phone doesn't charge anymore. So Francis, how you doing, bud? Like literally my phone, if I have to plug it in and like mess around with the port and have it be at a weird angle, then like it'll actually charge it properly. Team, I got you. We have our starter, Juno the Quilava, Helena the Ghastly, she's under level at this point, Santa Fe the Poliwag, Lana the Flaffy, Columbia the Nidoking, and Rocket the Young. Good job, ASAP. You just gotta spread out them applications, bro. That's all you can really do. Just apply to everyone. Alright, keep in mind the Lancer Hyper Beam that guy, by the way. Imagine the animation from Pokemon Champions. That guy is gone. That guy is no longer here. Crazy work to do somebody, by the way. Like, that's just... That man should be locked up for that, honestly. A job will find you, dude. A job will find you. Because I quit my job back in, like... God, it had to have been... When was it? Late October? Early November? I had, like, barely any savings. Like, enough for, like, 1 month of rent. I didn't have anything lined up, either. I just, like, literally quit because the job was miserable, and I just applied, like, a bunch of shit. I found the 2 jobs that I have that perfectly work together. I got really, really, really lucky. You know what, bro? Sometimes that shit happens. Sometimes you gotta just go for it. You gotta throw a Hail Mary, you know what I'm saying? Pray you get lucky. How it be. Brother's gaming off his rocker now. We like actually might not have enough experience to get this damn Dugong, honestly, bro. Cause you gotta do so much for a Dugong first. Gotta get through all these guys, get through the gym leaders inside of Price's gym, which is a pain in the ass in and of itself. These guys are kind of annoying. I think we're pretty close to a level cap. I think we're doing pretty well at this point. We'll be alright. We've done a good job of not wasting experience on like random Pokemon we're not going to be using long term. Might even have to like slow it down and put some other idiots in. Mr. Grimer. Use the headbutt, spam the headbutt. Headbutt's kind of goated. Kind of love flinch. Love flinch maxing. You know, it's crazy to me that like Pokemon has nerfed pretty much every luck RNG cheesy strategy over the years. Like they've nerfed like sleep, they've nerfed it again, they nerfed paralyze like a bunch of times. They've nerfed freeze, all kinds of stuff. Flinch has been untouched. They don't really care about that one, it seems. You're just like allowed to do that to people. And honestly, I would think that would be like the first thing on like the chopping board, you know? Dude, my cat can play fetch. I learned that a few days ago. I talked about that the other day. It's actually crazy. She would like literally bring me a toy, drop it at my feet, and just like meow at me. I'll wing it across like the house, and then she'll just like run it over to me. I didn't know cats were like that, bro. I don't know if my cat is like the most intelligent creature to ever exist. That's not true, Jason. What about the Nidorans, They always had the genders. Which, crazy that they did that in the next game they added genders. I don't know what they were like doing with that one. They were like, oh wow, that's a good idea, we should do that. Like, it was super bizarre. I wonder if one of the games though, like you know how like Juno has a little female icon next to her, bro? I wonder if my man like has like a little male icon next to Nidoran male. Like he's double male. He's meowing for it. Effie. He's meowing. Oh, she's down for it. She's staring at me from under the bed. Exception to the rule. Oh, and was Mr. Mime all male in Gen 1? His Jinx was too, wasn't it? Where's Mrs. Mime? I should have made that up. I'm surprised that wasn't a Pokemon at some point. Like, make him Mrs. Mime already. And somebody got like Mr. Rhyme, which is like nobody asked for that creature. It is a disgusting creature. My favorite game when I was 7. Yeah, it's my favorite game when I was 8. I played the hell out of Gold and Silver as a kid, dude. Who was your favorite starter as a kid? Who was your guy? It was always tough for me because I always loved Cyndaquil and I loved Totodile. But Totodile is definitely my favorite. What do you call it? Totodile is my favorite water starter, but Cyndaquil is not my favorite fire starter. That's gotta be my boy Incineroar. The dude is my goat. Most fun Smash character ever. Yeah, you think it would imply Mr., but like, you never know. They didn't realize that shit. They didn't realize they don't have genders. Maybe they goofed on it. I know this guy heals me. I'm not gonna screw this up again. Cyndaquil is my second favorite fire starter. I like Meganium too. Meganium's up there for me. Although, like, not quite as strong as the other two for me personally. His Venonat spread is always crazy because he looks like fucking, he's like getting ready to scrap. Like, he's got like a pose like one of the Regirock sprites in later gens. Yeah, I don't know why he's stepping at me, bro. That's always the pick. The other ones are fun. Just pick them. Back? There we go. Oh, she got the zoomies. Oh, she got the toys. Oh, you're rattling the other room. I feel like my cat might be weird though, because like cats like don't like belly rubs usually. Like my cat loves them. If I like, she'll like roll on the ground and show her belly and everything. I'll like won't pet the belly because you know you're not supposed to do it as a, for cats. It's a trap. She will literally grab my hand and move my hand, bro. Crazy. Yeah, Pel, we're back at it, bro. Hey, Cooper Go Sazi, thanks for following, brother. I'm surprised they had the battle music, dude. They got like the trainer battle music from the older generation. Which I played like one time, like this Battle Flame, and I'm like, I can't hear this anymore, bro. I'm like, I've heard it too much at this point. It's gotta go. I got some ideas for the team, though. I have to get a Rotom in there somewhere. I'll get back to the team building a little later. I might have to transfer a few Pokemon over from the other games, which is always a pain in the ass. What's up, Cannibal Slayer? How you doing, bud? Go Columbus here. We do kind of need Columbus to like deal with all the trainers that are inside of the fighting gym. God, I love the elemental punches, dude. They're such fun TMs. They're so strong, they're so versatile. They do it all. Bro, I wish he was in Champions, dude. I feel like you could probably use him in Champions. Well, there's no Life Orb. That was always his big thing. He didn't take Life Orb recoil damage thanks to Pure Force. The guy in the cape. The Lapras. Yeah, Lapras would be really good. We can't get it, unfortunately, because we're doing Nuzlocke rules. So we can only get the first Pokemon we encounter in each route. And we encountered some garbage in Union Cave. I think it was the Sandshrew. Means we can't get that guy. Yeah, they fixed that pretty much immediately, Appel. 1,000? Effie, come here. He's meowing up a storm. I don't even know why. I think my man's got explosion at this point. I feel like he might. Nah, I'm not doing the repel stuff. I think it's too easy to like manipulate who you get and everything with the repels. I don't find it very enjoyable personally. I can somehow get it naturally. That's all good. This guy's an idiot, bro. What a fool. Bro just blew up and acted like he knew nobody. I mean, not like Rocky would even care. This is why we have Rocky in the first place, to be honest with you. But like, holy shit, what a psycho. Get back down there, sir. Did I do Burn Tower yet? I don't think I did Burn Tower. I skipped Burn Tower. I wonder if that rival battle goes away. If there's like a limit on that. Dude, I have so many trainers, bro. Rocky's my goat, dude. Rocky's actually my favorite United States capital. I thought we got this cute naming convention, and then there's just Rocky hanging out. Bro, I love Pokemon League season. Dude, it is so fun. Nah, Cannibal, I'm not going to be using the Metal Coat. I don't have the trade evolutions enabled at all. Just playing the good old vanilla ROM. Like, I love when people start leaking, like, the starter evolutions and, like, fake starter evolutions. That shit is always so funny to me. If you guys remember that one fake Poplio evolution with a weird little clown guy from back in like Gen 7, that league, people were like genuinely terrified it was gonna be real. That shit was hilarious. Yeah, but Rocky's gonna be going crazy. Rigoraph is interesting, so I would not believe that. But also at the same time, that's such like a ridiculous idea and name that I would believe. I think she's trying to bring me a toy. She's walking in circles around. I think she's chasing a fly. She might be chasing a fly. There's Delta species Pokemon cards with legendary. I'm not familiar with any of the Pokemon cards, really. I've literally only ever opened like the original booster pack from like back in the day when I was a small child. No way my items are full. Ain't no shot. Let's give the King's Rock to somebody. Congratulations, Rock. You now can flinch people. Alright, Protein is like... We kind of all have special attackers, don't we, actually? I mean, I guess Columbus is a mix. I'll do it on Columbus. Is he gonna run Earthquake later? Much later. Go Long Con. Honestly, I feel like that was probably a better play on Rocky, to be honest with you, but here we are. Santa Fe awesome name. Santa Fe is clutch. We almost like... We're getting bodied in one fight, and Santa Fe actually clutched up and won us a fight. Despite being severely underleveled. I'm not gonna be using them long term because we can't evolve it past Poliwrath. Which sucks at, or Poliwhirl. Headbutt? What's up, Sylvester? How you doing, homie? Not to transform. Yeah, I always like that theory, Cannibal. I love Ditto's sprite in this game, by the way, how it keeps its purple color palette while turns in the other Pokemon. It's so fucking sick, dude. It's genuinely so cool. Here's the team, Sylvester. That's how you check that. We have Juno, Elena, or underleveled Ghastly, Santa Fe, or underleveled Poliwag, who just surfs us around, Atlanta, our big powerful Flaffy, Columbus, the Nidoking, and Rocky the Onyx. Yeah, dude, it turns into like a purple version of all the Pokemon. Same with the shiny, it's like it keeps like the teal blue color too. It's actually so sick. It's only in Gen 2. I actually love it. It's like, I'm also biased because purple is my favorite color. Like, that shade of purple especially. But, like, dude, the Umbreon with the purple rings on it is so clean. I love that sprite. It's, like, genuinely my favorite looking sprite in, like, the series. I got a hyper potion. Does that help me as a human being? Purple, dark green, gray, and black. I love. My top 5 in order: purple, orange, black, pink, and then like light green, a highlighter green. Nothing can happen to Rocky, but Rocky's a big boy. Rocky's the undefeatable big boy of the West. That's his full title. Rocky's gonna be chilling. He's gonna be a lot of XP very soon. Big orange guy. I pretty much like all the Halloween colors, realistically. Always been a Halloween enjoyer. Best actual fucking holiday of all time, by the way. I'm not biased or anything, it's like horror movies, you know? Not at all. I know this guy's mad over this burn. You know this guy's seething right now. He's so salty. Dude, Halloween would be a cool birthday. I feel like I didn't want to dye her head. I feel like dye her head doesn't do anything for me as a human being. Like, my life is not improved by a dire hit being here right now. I almost feel like I might have to leave and, like, heal or something. I might give the nugget to my good buddy, Helena. Is there a shop here? I don't know if there's a shop here. I feel like there isn't. Either. Oh, there she is. She's right behind me now. You can see her. Hanging out. Look at her. I'll let her be. I won't bother her too much. I got her on Tuesday. It's been a week now. She's acclimated very, very quickly. She's the hyper intelligent cat I've ever seen in my life. She very quickly learned like what she shouldn't be scratching, and like what she should is okay to like scratch. She like figured out the scratching post behind me. She knows that she can't go on like the kitchen counters or the kitchen table already, but she can go on like other surfaces. Never known about the Ditto thing if you weren't around, dude. I gotta spread the knowledge of Gen 2. You don't get that shit in Gen 4, that's all I'm saying. You're not gonna see the purple Quilava in Heart Gold Soul Silver. I wish there was like a store here, bro. I gotta like suffer. The Kanto regions in the same as limited until 2016. You see the cat? Look at her. There she is. How cute she is. Alright, you can go back to relaxing, Effie. I don't want to bother her too much. She's vibing right now. The Kanto thing is funny because there's like this like weird false perception that people keep like parroting online for like a long time about how like Kanto was only tacked on at like the very end of like the life cycle of the development for Gold and Silver because Iwata like, you know, crunched the space for the game and everything, and they were able to put that shit on there, you know, a little more room. That shit's just not true, bro. I don't know why people are just spreading that thing. That's from like a bad like interview, like was improperly translated from Japanese. Like all Iwata did was like change how fast sprites load, like the compression for sprites. In fact, took up more data. They just used bigger like GB cartridges. Like they always were gonna have Kanto. If you look at the Space World 1990 like 7 demo of Gold, like Kanto was in that game. Like it was always on the like intended. So we think it's weird when people say like Kanto is just an afterthought like shoved in. Tori, I scrap baby tiger. That sounds cute. Yeah, I like Kanto. I really need to see Gen 2 Kanto to really get an opinion, because I feel like it's probably not as bad as people say. Honestly. Colored Kanto. I'll really have to see when I get to Gen 3 in the Nuzlocke series. I was never crazy about the Fire Red Leaf Green remakes. Mostly because, like, you played Red and Blue. Fine, whatever. You fight a billion poison types. All that good stuff. You fight a billion Voltorbs. It's fine. Then you do that shit in Fire Red Leaf Green, bro. Everything has poison point and static. The game was not designed for that shit. That shit sucked ass, bro. Like, that was not enjoyable. Every single fight, poison, poison, poison. You didn't exist until the adaptation. I love Lugia, bro. Dude, I watched that movie like recently. Actually, still fire. Like, unironically. I just kind of wish it wasn't a psychic type, because I feel like flying psychic is a truly horrible typing. That's like it. It just sucks ass as a typing. Guy down here. Computer. There's a bunch of Voltorbs. I just wish Aeroblast was like better. Cause like you compare Aeroblast to Ho-Oh Sacred Fire, and it's not even in the same like stratosphere, dude. 50% chance to burn on Sacred Fire is crazy. And then Aeroblast is like a slightly increased critical rate. Like, who cares? Like, literally, who cares? So did you guys think that, because like maybe I'm a crazy person, I always thought that fucking Ho-Oh was a special attacker. Yeah, Ho-Oh is definitely better. I just feel like he should probably not be a physical attacker. Why do I have a Bitterberry? Why do I have that on him? I feel like that was wasteful. It was kind of funny, but I feel like that was wasteful. It's fun. That won't come back to bite me in the ass in any way, shape, or form in the Elite Four. I'm fighting well. It'll be fine. Nothing bad will happen. Oh, that was just not even a double kick. That was a single kick. Yeah, I never really liked how they handled the Mythicals animal. I thought it was kind of lame how they're like giveaways and like events that were most of them were never even in America, like the longest of times too, which sucked. At least like they eventually start putting them here, but like when did they start actually giving us them? It was so late, bro. Like, could we even get the Deoxys in Gen 3? I didn't play Gen 3, so I don't even actually know. No, I don't have a Gyarados. I caught a Magikarp earlier and they're on him like a low level, so I had to feint the red Gyarados. Game Freak employees get a video compilation of how they made the game so they can see some of the beta designs. I'm sure somebody has their hands on that by now. All the hacks and shit these days. It's gotta be out there. Let's keep Juno in here. Hail Giovanni. Alright, settle down there, Murkrow. It's still in the windowsill. I can see her little paw. Dude, she's so cute. I still have to say though, having a cat, like, after not having a pet for 15 years, super weird. Very, very strange. It's very fun and nice, but like it's very bizarre. You're the guy with the Murkrow. No, do you have the Murkrow? Who are you? I don't even know who you are, sir. Like, literally, who is this guy? She woke me up so fucking like 3 times last night though, dude. I just kind of slept like ass as a kitty. One point, like 5 in the morning, she literally hopped up on the bed, put her mouth right next to my ear, and then just like screamed in my ear. I'm like, oh, okay. It's not so bad. I have the litter box set up directly next to the toilet. I'd just be scooping it down into the toilet, and it's fine. That did like 0 damage. Go Rocky here. The only funny thing about her so far is her weird quirk. She hates when I take a shower. She will stop what she's doing and freak the fuck out if I shower. Yeah, she's spayed, got her shots, microchipped, all that good stuff. Only 60 bucks too at the local like pet store. It's a good deal. She like just got spayed recently too. She still has like little surgery and everything. A little like incision scar. And like a little shaved tummy from where they did it and everything too. But yeah, if like I'm in the shower though, like she starts freaking out and like scratching at the window and meowing at me. Like she has no idea if like I'm okay in there or not. I'm like, nah, I'm good. And I hop out of the shower. She's like, oh, you're alive. I'm like, yeah, bro, I'm good. Which game? Shadow Lugian, like, was that Coliseum? Or was that Gale of Darkness XD? Is XD and Gale of Darkness different games? I always get like all those games mixed up. I never played any of those GameCube boys. Bro, can you like not poison my boy? Just don't do that to me, actually. Oh, that was it. Giovanni, forgive me. What an idiot. Alright, it's gonna say the funny line. You guys ready for the funny line? Let's go. See, I don't even know if it's separation anxiety because, like, she doesn't. If I leave to go to work, like, she doesn't really care. She's not like scratching at the door waiting for me. You know what I mean? Or she doesn't like start meowing the second I leave. It's quite literally just a shower. She's like a normal amount of excited when I come home. Also, like the feeder and everything. I think she just gets sketched out when it's the shower time. Cause bro, like she'll be eating, and then I turn that on. Then she'll dart across the entire room, stop what she's doing, like, yo, what is happening here? What if I just shove a berry in the Rocky's mouth because I don't want to head back? What do you feel about that one? I think that's a good play. I'm gonna lead Helena because find some electrodes in here. I can catch one of these electrodes, unironically. No state water? Probably. She seems to like her little like fountain thing though. Oh, I forgot about these guys. Fuck. I always forget about this fight. Don't use pursuit. Dragonite, help! Use hyper beam. Lance is a psycho, by the way. He's like really running around talking shit, trying to body people with fucking fake ass pseudos. Alright, we can handle an Arbok. Do we wall Arbok here? Do we win these? Like, what does my man even do? I think he probably hits a really strong sludge and makes me sad. But that's probably what happens. Shining Ho. Was that ever? Oh, he's got fucking light, dude. Don't do that. It's wild that they had that, like, idea for Ho like that early in the series. I think it's really funny in like Gen 2 when they're in like the Poké Center and they have like the mural behind the wall of the desk with like the legendary Pokemon, and it's like Articuno, Zapdos, Moltres, and fucking what's his face? And Arcanine. Because Arcanine was the legendary Pokemon. which I think is very funny. Thank you, Rocky, my greatest ally. I hope there's no Murkrow. I hope you're not the Murkrow guy. That would make me a little sad. Oh, it's Bloom. We're so chilly. I've never chilled this hard in my life, actually. Wait. Played on an emulator, Isbit. Alright, you can't carry me back to back like that. That one was inconsequential, but it's like really the principle of the matter here. That's just not very nice. Yeah, I'm on my PC. Don't use acid. Devastating your spine for the rest of your life, Gloom. Well, 3 crits? 3? I am like high-key afraid that this is the guy with Pursuit. Like high-key. So I'm gonna go to Columbus here. Because there is somebody whose ace is a Murkrow. I don't want to deal with that. Not my defense drop, bro. Come on now. Hey, he's leveling up. He's him. I knew there was the Murkrow. I'm so smart. It's like I've played this game 45 times by now. It's like I know things. I don't know if this one's got Pursuit though, but I would be concerned. I'm not risking it for the biscuit, you know what I mean? Alright, we gotta heal first. Yeah, bro, Murkrow's gotta attract people somehow, you know? Murkrow is such a weird Pokemon, because it seems like it's such ass, and then it was winning tournaments in VGC. Because it had Prankster, Tailwind, and other moves with Eviolite. That Pokemon sucks, and then it just has tournament money to its name. Feels bad for my boy Honchkrow, though. Ain't no reason to use a Honchkrow. Hey, that's cool, Lance. I'll be right. Brother, I can't deal with this right now. What are you, fucking crazy, Lance? What if we... Okay, fuck that guy, bro. Like, you're out of your mind. I'm not doing that second without healing. Yeah, most of them are, like, kept to the... I honestly, like, I was gonna say post-game, but, like, part of me feels like Kanto's not even actually post-game. And that's a fake designation. I kind of, like, don't believe in post-game as a concept. Like, you're still playing the game. Like, the main story might be over, but there's still story content and shit to do. To me, post-game is, like, achievement hunting. And that type of shit. Or, like, the Battle Tower. The Battle Tower is what I would call post-game in Pokemon. And they'll never have another damn Battle Tower because they hate us. Alright, let's try to catch one of these guys. I'm a big believer that Rocky can tank one of these. These are evolved Electrodes, which, like, is kind of a real Pokemon. They aren't the highest level. I'm fearful of a dig. Still Stunfisk? That's my go, bro. What's wrong with Stunfisk? We're -1 currently, which is upsetting to me. We can switch here. We can't. He doesn't have any electric attacks. He just has like Sonic Boom and like those normal moves. Big read. Big Hypnosis? What do you mean he's not a real Pokemon? He's right there. Seaqueen, come on. My eyes do not deceive me. That is indeed a Pokemon in front of me. Not like we have anyone else for Mahogany Town anyway. Might as well put him in the team. Get in the ball. Open your eyes, Seaqueen. There's electrodes all around us. They're like a concept in like circuitry or something like that. I don't even know what an electrode actually is. You psycho! Why? What a fucking idiot, bro. Why would you do that? Alright, Helena's moveset is like now complete. Helena is now gaming. Well, our electrode encounter is all gone, so unlucky, I guess. Do we think they even have Sonic Boom at this point? I'm just trying to put Helena out here. Yeah, the legendary dogs are mean creatures. Let me put this down as Mahogany Town as a failure. Nobody from Mahogany Town. I have my little notepad up. All the little encounters and shit. What do I even... Do I just lick here? Aha, you're an idiot. I'm gaming. I'm stalling. I don't even know what the PP on that move is. Sonic Boom doesn't come out until like the Wii, you think? I wish, dude. Sonic Boom is a terrible move. A truly nightmare move. He's so mad, by the way. He's so mad right now. Oh my god, if he blows up on me, you know what? I would too. That's a valid crash shot, to be honest with you. Bye, bro. Thanks for the fat XP for our girl Helena. That wasn't even a full level. That was what we call spite gaming. I felt a little dirty, I'm not gonna lie. Let me get another Patra, bro. Thank God I have this Pokemon for this area, bro. What a trooper. But we actually kind of need her for Chuck's gym, too. I have plans for that. We're ghastly gaming. Alright, we have Whirlpool. We gotta beat Price to actually use Whirlpool and get our Pokemon that we need, though. Let's get that taken care of. It should be like slightly more doable to like win against Price's gym. The Pokemon in there are fucking scary, but I think we'll be okay this time. A significantly higher level. What you got for me, Chad? Guy, Mr. Mime's looking awesome. Said nobody ever. Nobody's ever said that. Garrett with Shiny Charizard's color. Dude, I like Shiny Charizard in this game. He's like purple. And they kind of just changed his color to like black in later gens. Cool as shit. Pretty much anything that's purple, I'm gonna say that's cool as all hell. I'm very easy to please, honestly. Yeah, bro, free my boy Purple Charizard. It's even a skin in Smash, dude. They know about that shit, bro. They're on that. Alright, this gym is like slightly scary, and by slightly I mean like this gym is horrifying. Realistically, I should probably go fight Chuck first, to be so honest with you boys. We can kind of do both. I'll have fly, it'll be fine. Hello. It being like skiers and shit in here is such an interesting trainer class. It feels like the trainer class you bust out like Gen 9 when you're like out of ideas. Hey, there's the dugong. I don't know if a man's got water attacks. It's kind of my big thing here. I don't remember. Muck the king of purple. That's probably Weezing, bro. Weezing's the purple man. The purple plan. Don't flinch me. Alright, we're gaming, we're chilling. Huge. This is the best Pokemon in the game. It's like a decent little level right there. Alright, I actually do have fear inside of me, so I think I will be going to do Chuck. I can't even risk over leveling. Unless I like skip some of the gym leaders, but that feels like such a terrible decision, honestly, bro. I mean, can Nidoking like go in there and just like Thunder Punch a seal? I feel like he probably can, right? That doesn't seem terrible. Or double kick them? Like he'll get popped by Aurora Beam, but like it's a fucking seal, dude. I'm a believer. I trust in Nidoking. I've never lost my Nidoking doing stupid things. Kevin, thank you for the gifts, by the way. Appreciate that, brother. Yeah, we win these right here, dude. This isn't the right Pokemon. You're not the right type yet, bud. You're not an ice type. You're a water type, sir. You shouldn't even be here. What are you doing here? What the fuck, man? At least be the correct type. Let's smoke him out once, see what happens. Scout him out real quick, see what he does. Big head bug, I see. That's not too bad. We stay in here, I think. This is the Juno territory. Or you'll just hit me every single time. That's fine too, honestly. Oh my god, I'm getting smoked by a dugong. Get me out of here. Fancy lucky behind all that. What, you don't like luck? You're not a luck maxer? I'd still be fine, right? Three? He has not missed a single time, by the way. I just want to point that one out real quick. Let's go Thunder Punch. You can miss! You can like miss an attack, cuz. It's fine. You don't have to hit every single one through every single fucking thing ever. You wouldn't even think I actually used 3 smoke screens. He's missed 1 out of 5 attacks, bro. Don't remind me of those rock slides, dude. I was saying earlier, it's crazy to me that they like nerfed so many like features in like modern Pokemon, but they didn't change like flinch. Like Rock Slide's just allowed to do that still. You think it's something they would nerf like way long ago if they're gonna nerf Paralyze all these times? I think there's a big old conspiracy to support our boy Jirachi. Like Gen 4 OU, dude. Gen 4 OU is crazy because they banned Machamp recently because a no-guard dynamic punch was too stupid and added too much variance because you just get confused and it was really annoying. Everything was a 50-50. You know what the best Pokemon in that meta is? Serene Grace, Thunder Wave, Iron Head, Jirachi. That's fine. Machamp's where we draw the line, though. Machamp's up there with the fucking legendaries now. He's up there with Groudon. Actually crazy to me. Alright, Brad. That's even your real name, Brad. Hey, Jeremiah. The Lavos incident? That was a Lavos incident. Ain't that when that man blew up the entire world in 1999? I remember that one. I'd like more XP on Columbus, to be honest with you boys. However, I think in terms already was an integral part of the story. I just remember one guy having one. Bonesaur by RNG, he quit. That's fucking funny. And honestly, that is like the Pokemon I would think would do such a thing to somebody. That is truly what Jirachi is all about. Just ruining people's days for like literally no reason. We're gonna go fight Chuck real fast. We could fly out of that too. Yeah, cannibal. Where's my cat? It's not there. Somewhere. Wait. We heard a meow. Oh, it's that? You know, I've heard that rant. That was funny as fuck. You know what? Jirachi is, Jirachi might not be integral, but it's moving up in my book a little bit. PC, PS5 mode. You gotta get like one of them handheld PC things I got these days, like the ROG and everything. The best of both worlds, dude. It's fire. Alright, I've not been in Burn Tower just yet. I should probably like buy repels. Where the hell is the Pokemon, bro? Insane song, by the way. This music is crazy. What's up, Jacob? Song actually goes so foolish. It's unbelievable. I don't think I need an awakening. I don't think I need a Fire Emblem awakening. If you have enough hands. Laptops, like, I don't know, laptops don't do it for me. Something about like the keyboards on them are just kind of ass every time I've used one in my life. I am a laptop hater. I have a Chromebook that like I rarely use. I like literally only use the Chromebook when I like, if I'm just gonna chill on the couch and like script something. It's like the only time. I don't even like it then, really. I got it for free if that makes it better, Sequin. They just like when I moved and like signed up for Verizon internet, like they just gave me one. You know, honestly, Sequin, that's fair. The Chromebook is like, when I use them, I go, this thing is like, it honestly feels worse every time I use it. There's like little things to not being able to do shit I want, and just like, it's just too much Google stuff, and I'm not. It's just not it. 1996, 2002 were so different feeling. They were great. 2001 was a very different feeling, though. I will say, very, very different. Yeah, it's a free emulator. I don't even honestly know which one I think I'm using RetroArch. Back to our boy Chuck. Do I got that Shuckle somewhere? Hold up. Later tonight, Andre. I'll switch to it a little later. I don't know the exact time frame, but when the vibe is there. I get back to the Beedrill grind. I have to transfer some people over from ZA or Scarlet too. Because I don't think the Mega Aggron on Beedrill is a good team. I know it's a shocking revelation, but... the Adamant Masquerado is kind of actually cooking a little bit. It one-shots, no investment Mega Charizard Y. Like, genuinely kind of cooked a little bit. My one friend was trying to put me onto Focus Sash, Overgrow. Like, Overgrowth as the ability instead of Protean. And just hit, like, the fattest flower tricks of all time. Which, honestly, that does kind of sound crazy. I trust my one friend. That dude will be like, oh yeah, I reached the top of the ladder on, like, fucking doubles RU. So I trust any esoteric strategy my homie throws at me. Bro be coming up with some shenanigans. What do you have? The king. What does Alana have? Quick Claw? Alright, these are fine items. There's definitely a better way of, like, checking these. The concept of Quick Claw on my Onyx is something. I think I'm gonna start running King's Rock. Population Bomb Meowshold. I think that sounds like a pretty good build. I think that would probably make somebody throw their computer across the fucking room. Not even their Switch, their whole ass PC's going. Alright, so I'm gonna go into the fighting gym with a level 17 Ghastly. Trust. What's up, Yosh? It's the Hitmonlee. Yeah, nice meditate, my man. He's getting real strong now. It's never a good strategy when you bust out the curse, by the way. This is how you know you're gaming off your rocker, when you're actually using curse. Why is meditate even a move? Why does it increase your attack and, like, not your special attack is also what I would like to know. That's the interesting decision to me. My man's getting cheesed so hard right now, by the way. Rip to Hitmonlee. Taken down by a guy 10 levels under him. First, like, I got shit on by a guy on a singles, or like my second showdown or a champion stream with a Harvest Citrus Berry Cursed Trevenant. And it fucking Harvest procced every single fucking turn. Alright, so like you have like one move that can actually hurt Nidoking, and also you have like 35 specials, so I don't think I care as a human being at all. So we just go to the homie here. He read me like a fucking book. Wait. He also cooked me. That did what? 24? We're chilling though. Is it a horn attack angle? Yeah, he's got good special defense on Hitmonchan. Comet Punch. It's not even a real move. A critical Ice Punch would be suboptimal for us right here. Am I in a Fire Punch? If I just go to Rocky here. I feel like Rocky takes a fucking... I know you got Mach Punch, was what, 40 base power with stab, 60 base power. Like, I think Rocky's fine. He's a big man. Get the mud on him. Meditate can make neurons. Does it really make neurons come back? I need that. I kind of feel like Mud Slap with King's Rock is the fucking build of a psychopath. Meowing. Alright, do I just want to go Juno at this point and stop playing around? I feel like I kind of do. Realistically, I love Hitmonchan's little skirt and the pink slippers. It's cute. I don't know what she's cooking. How is she meowing when she's playing alone? She's such a vocal kitty. I googled it and like apparently tortoiseshell cats are just loud motherfuckers. They never shut up. So this is like actually just factual for my cat. This is what they be doing. I know there's like one motherfucker in here with like a rock slide Machoke. And I would like to not fight that guy. I think from here on out we can go where the fuck even is he, bro? Columbus lead. Columbus up in the mix. I never not realizing what stab stood for. Nah, I mean like, but nobody explains the acronym. It doesn't explain. How would you even know? It's not like they tell you anywhere. You gotta like learn that from being terminally on the internet, right? You know what it did, so that's all that matters. No, I don't have any catnip or I should stop at the pet store tomorrow on the way home from work and grab some treats. Might be the play. Just a Machop, bro? Hold up. Not the seismic toss, bro. The active battler. That's what it is when Krabby's got a little knife in his hand. It's his held item. Like Krabby's my goat. We think we'll ever get a clutch freeze from an Ice Punch? I think that'd be super sick, honestly. I think this guy's the guy with Rock Slide. I think I did like way more damage than I wanted in life, honestly. Let's switch real fast. I knew he was a rock slider. Any sliders? Oh, that's not too bad. You want a T-Wave here? Posterity. How's your sport working out for you? You guys fuck with White Castle? I've had it one time in my life and it was a transcendent experience. I don't know what this says about me as a human being. Oh, you kind of do look like a Ninja Turtle. Hold up, I can actually see what you're saying. I actually do see it, for real. You see what that guy's name was, by the way? That was our boy Black Belt Knob. They really called my man Knob. That's so fucked up. What convenience with White Castle? Bro, I went one time in high school, like right after Harold and Kumar Go to White Castle came out. Me and the boys, we drove like fucking 3 hours to the nearest White Castle. We got out of the car ready to go and some dude's like, nah bro, they closed early. We're like, fuck. He's like, nah, just fuck when you get in there. Bro, it was the best thing I've ever had in my life, I'm telling you. There's always a black belt knob. That's what I'm gonna change my name to on Pokemon Champions, I think. Look at me, I'm black belt knob now. Do we go Helena here? Let's not go Helena here. That seems a little suspect of a play. You know, I probably should have used my my guy a little more. Ampharos. Might have been a good idea. His name's Lung. Is it kind of a real name? Lungs look normal. I have a play here. I know this Mankey ain't got moves. Yeah, what you about to do about this one here, Mank? Guy's so mad right now. What's about having a black belt phone? Yeah, well, bro, why not? I mean, you got that money. Sliders in the street. I know they sell like White Castle sliders you can buy in the supermarket. I never tried them though. They like concerned me on a profound level. Let's switch to an ATL right here. We want to land it at least level up. Maybe she'll be a real boy afterwards. Then the Mankey dies to the curse. Wait, we're gaming. I think I've played this game 8 times now. Concerns the Pro Fountain? I have no concerns. I've never had a concern in my life. Least concerned individual, by the way. That's what they call me, actually. I'm only concerned, you know, like, every single gym battle I do in this game. Oh, shit. Not the Primate. That kind of did some damage. I don't like that one. We're on a switch here. Columbus, save us. You took 1 billion damage, Columbus. Don't do that. He missed. Yo, I saw a tweet, by the way, that was like talking about people using insane sets on Pokemon Champions. They were talking about how crazy it is that people are running a low kick Tyranitar. Like, brother, that's like normal. Like, what? That's what we be doing here, bro. You love a low kick on that guy. Alright, this is a perfect evolution timing. We got the Amphi ready to go for Chuck. We can still just get luck on very hard here, by the way. I think this can just go very poorly for us, no, like, without us having any weight, like, say in the matter. I have a plan. What's up, E? No. Hang on. Wait. She just wants attention. She usually does, but she only likes me when I pick her up from when I'm standing, which is interesting. Alright, I'm gonna put Rocky away for this fight. I don't think there's quite literally anything Rocky can do against a water fighting Pokemon. I just kind of feel like that's not a good option for him. Concord might be okay. Alright, Concord's here. I also kind of feel like Quilava probably isn't the play, but hey, it'll be alright. We're gonna lead Helena. From what I've seen in my previous attempts, I don't think the Primeape has attacks other than fighting in normal. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. He resists Surf, and he resisted Dynamic Punch. But he's probably gonna get smoked because he's like 7 levels under leveled at this point. But hey, it's fine. I'm playing Pokemon Gold right now, Jeremiah. I'm doing a Nuzlocke challenge, where pretty much I'm playing with permadeath. Any of my Pokemon go down, I can't. They're gone forever. Of course, I put my guy that had strength away. Hey, Slowbro, you're a strong guy, right? Slowbro, you're like a big, tough man. You can move boulders and shit, right, bro? Holy shit, he can? Okay, I was joking. Why the fucking Slowpoke do this? Like, why, though? Alright, hey. I'll take it. He is the GOAT, but, like, I didn't think he was, like, capable of lifting. I didn't think he was intelligent enough for such a thing. Alright, we lead Helena here. Wahaha. We're on the 5th gym right now. I'm about to fight the gym leader here. This guy can be very scary because his whole move that he's based around is Dynamic Punch. And that move sucks ass. No, I love that I can just take fucking 50-50 shot if I get pulverized and have no counterplay. That's so fun. A curse upon his name. A curse upon him. I'm gonna spite him a couple times. Yeah, he's got fighting and how much damage does Curse do? Is it? It's like a half, right? Or it's like 25%? Go for the hypnosis now. Huge. Then we can safely switch to our boy ATL. I love Ferret, dude. Sad I only stream at nighttime, so we'll never see Ferret, ever. It's a cutie. Big, easy switch. We get Atlanta in for free for the showdown against the Pyrath. That's fucking gaming right there, bro. That's literally gaming right there. We could not have gamed any harder. That's definitely a Thunder Punch proc, by the way. He's trolling. Did Mind Reader doesn't affect that? No. Wait, what? That only affects attacks? Get the fuck out of here, bro. That's some shit I would have tried. I would think it affects the moves too. Oh, that was free. I don't think I'm using Dynamic Punch. I think if I run Dynamic Punch, life is not going well. I would unironically put it on Onyx though. I'm not even lying though. That would be kind of fire, I feel like. He's tanky. You can make use of that shit, bro. Alright, this is just like randomly Chuck's wife right here, and she has fly. That's fucking crazy to me. Dynamic Punch is fighting type. It's 50% accurate, but has a 100% chance of confusing. What do you want, Wade? Let me live. Oh shit, the bug catching? Oh, wait. Hold the phone, boys. Oh, we did a national park already, never mind. Can't get an encounter. No, we no longer have to hold the phone. The phone is no longer being held. Alright, I think we're at the point. We have the moveset we kind of want on our Ghastly. I would like them to get to Haunter levels first, though, but Helena is where we want her to be. She's ready to go for a good showdown with, what's his face? Red. Yeah, we need Curse against the fucking Garrett, or the, Slowbro, or not the Slowbro. What the fuck is that guy? Snorlax. That guy. Forgot his name. We're gonna grab our boy Kenya. Oh, hell yeah. Our gold's good. I started playing Soul Silver at my other job. I'm not very far in it just yet, but yeah, okay, we kind of need Santa Fe for now. I'm not like crazy about the slot being filled, but this is the team. I need to work on actually getting my what's his face? My Eevee some happiness. Put Santa Fe away for now. I'll need to surf for a bit. We'll grab our Eevee back out. Where's Salem at? Would love to use Umbreon. I think Umbreon's really, really good, especially once you get Toxic. That is a ways away, though. Gotta wait till we get to Kanto for that shit. Now we have like one more level. Wiggle room for fighting Price. So we should be pretty good for that one. Prices shouldn't be too bad. I mean, we have a Palaver, bro. Like, what else do we even need in life? There's a Juno. She'll be all ready to go for, what's her face, too? Jasmine. Which is pretty exciting. We kind of did Jasmine under-leveled before, and that did not work out too hot for us. But hey, you live and you learn. I want to fight everybody in here for sure. He knows Price is secret. His secret is he's old and he's committing Medicare fraud. They don't want him to know that, dude. He's selling oxys under the table. Is Price the 5th or 6th for this run? Level-wise, he's like in line with the 6th gym. I don't know how I'm ruling it because the level cap is whack. Honestly, I might do it dynamically, so like you do it in order. So like Chuck's 5th, Jasmine is 6th, and then Price is 7. So my level cap go up, then it go down. I might do that for Kanto too. So once I get to Kanto, I gotta like box a lot on my Elite 14 and pull out some new guys for Jasmine until I get back up to the regular curve. I think that might be an interesting extra challenge to throw in. Do we think Cloyster has water moves? Do we think they have water moves in the water gym? I don't think they have water moves in the water gym. Honestly, a little shocking, I'm not gonna lie to you boys. Thought they'd be having water moves in the ice gym. Remember Sideways Cloyster in Gen 1? That was fucked up, dude. I didn't like Sideways Cloyster. That was morally wrong. Another shelter, eh? I'm looking at the water gym right here. I just saw 2 shelters and a cloister. What else could this be? There's a bunch of seals and dugongs too? What other type could this possibly be? Seal's not even an ice type. Seal's mono water. Shelter's mono water. Tell me Price of Seekers, what are you even cooking right now? What do you mean he meditates under a waterfall each day? There was no world I expected him to say that. I'm not gonna lie with you, bro. I didn't think Price was that type of fella. He doesn't seem like that kind of guy. That's under the bed. Yellow Marrow of 2 tails. Hey, what do you mean he's Yellow Marrow? So who the fuck? Where did we come from Pika Blue? I feel like everyone had the Pika Blue rumor back in the day, you know what I mean? It just ended up being Marrow. Brother was yellow. Who was Pika Blue? I need to think before I escape. I gotta put the noggin to good use. Pika yellow. Pikachu but yellow. Ah, not a fucking jinx. Pokemon is a terror. Do not lovely kiss me. Do not kiss a girl and like it. Okay, it didn't affect Juno. Juno is straight, confirmed. Did not like the taste of Jinx's cherry chapstick. Did we go in with Ember as our big move? Are you Mr. Big Moves Ember Man? Or Big Moves Ember Man? My brother has like Fury Attack and some other shenanigans. How do I get over there? I can't help but feel like this is not the correct path. I feel like this was not the— wait? Am I being filtered by a children's game? Don't answer that question. Aha! I'm gaming? Any gamers? Bro, he's suffering. Did you know that Price suffered in his life and now he meditates under the water? He's actually a doomer. He lost everybody and he got really into berserk because no girls like him. Very common thing. Many such cases. Effie, why are you meowing? Huge. Planet does not even care, bro. Planet's going crazy. Alright, there's the pillow spine. Go Juno here. We don't quite have the big move that we want. Not the Blizzard. Not the 70% accurate Blizzard. Why did you do so much? Can you not? Not the icy wind. I'm like concerned of that other move my man has. I think I might have to send Kenya into the wolves here. There's no way he goes for another icy wind, right? It would basically be the worst thing he could do. I think I gotta sack Kenya, boys. Kenya might have to go. I wasn't expecting the critical blizzard for half my health bar. Pillow-Swine's not fast. Maybe we just outspeed. We're fine. High roll. It's so sad. This is the worst possible situation. We're in the clear. I forgot he has potions. You're such a loser, bro. Switch to Kenya. Lava's let us down yet again. Well, Kenya's gone. That's 3 PP though. Not many blizzards are left. Keep that in mind. Go to Rocky now, dude. I think we get some mud slaps out on him. Try to lower the accuracy of the even inaccurate blizzard. Alright, big so far. Like, we can dig 1. Should be his last PP right here. The mud slap feels a little more possible. You'll avenge Kenya, don't you worry. Alright, I think we're in the clear now on this guy. It should be his last blizzard, he just has Icy Wind left, which, like, still kind of a move. But a little less dangerous. I guess I keep the mud slaps going. No way, he's cooking me. What even is my best? I guess it's gotta be rock throw, right? The man's hitting a little too much, by the way. Also, I have King's Rock. Where are my flinches? I'm trying to flinch max here. Alana can't actually knock him out at all, which is very depressing. Would have to status him in some capacity, which I don't think is even doable. Did I go Salem? Did that do anything? Do we? I don't think the Dugong is Blizzard. What was your special defense? 37? Not very good. Fuck it, we ball, bro. He's like -6. No fucking way. No way he hits those. Alright, big level for ATL. I know this guy has rest, which is very advantageous for us if we can get him to rest. Up a couple levels, not bad. Damage is mid. I think we're in the clear. Not the icy wind, bro. What do we even do about such icy winds? The Quick Claw Gaming. Let's fucking go. Great item. Be a long time before I'm around. Oh, we can get a seal now, though. Which we will be doing. Seal's kind of good. Seal's kind of like the most important Pokemon for us, actually. We out of here. Do we have anybody that can I fly on still? Any flyers? That's our second lost Pokemon, dude. It's not bad at all. It was what, Kenya, and we lost Oddish, I think? Yeah, Topeka and Kenya. So, one problem. I'm a psycho and very strict with my rules. So, I can't fly now, because that was my flyer. I probably should have put him in the box. The Zubat learned fly. Zubat, I need you to do me a big favor here, bud. Nope, that's my only bird. The birds are all gone. Zubat, you're dead to me. Come on, Baton Rouge. It's fine. Johto is easy to get around pretty quickly, so we'll be chilling. I'll take Providence back out, dude. Until Gen 4. Yeah, I knew they could learn. I knew Golbat could learn later. The concept of like flying on your fucking Zubat is insane to me. We can probably pull a some other Pokemon though. Any routes we didn't hit? We go to Azalea Town. If I can get down to Azalea Town, that is. We got Ice Path already. Let me live! Fuck that guy. He's a loser. Let me grab somebody with I want to go get the hidden power TM, and there's a couple like items up there. I think Pidgey's like only a daytime is my problem. I can get Hoot Hoot. I should like a headbutted tree somewhere. What's your best French Starmie impression? I remember what French Starmie sounds like. Isn't French Goldeen the one that goes pussy pussy? That one? Have you guys ever heard, you guys ever play Pokemon Puzzle League, by the way? Speaking of weird sounding things. I like fighting, Lorelei in that game. Because her fucking Cloyster keeps going. Every time she does a combo, it's like, Cloyster. Like, literally just like that. Like, it does that. It's horrible. I don't know who thought that was an okay thing to do. Oh, give me Sludge Bomb. I will never use Sludge Bomb. My big kaiju that who is a poison type and learns every move in the game cannot learn this. So, what a time to be alive. See, I was always a Tetris attack type of kid. Always play my boy Raphael Raven. He's my guy. I can headbutt these trees, actually. Wait. I'm so smart. They think they can fool somebody like me. My brain's too large and powerful, though. Yeah, because we're at the Lake of Rage, and we already had a Magikarp, so... Randy Gyarados was technically a duplicate. Let me see a Hoot Hoot. Hoot Hoot Gaming? Any Hoot Hooters? Is Hooters still around, by the way? I went to one in high school, which... Crazy. I went on a fucking field trip in my high school. I went to all boys high school. We went to... Washington, D.C. to, like, look at the museums and shit. It's a fucking Metapod, bro? What does that do for me? I guess he can join the team, like, he's a body. Let me pull up the list of U.S. capitals. Brother, you are a fucking Metapod. Get in the ball. This is non-negotiable. Where's my Sandshrew? Wait, Harrisburg, it's your time to shine, kid. I mean, I do like Butterfree. Butterfree is kind of good. This is a bit late for a Butterfree, though. That wasn't the right move. We don't got Compound Eyes yet, but yeah, pretty much. Sleep Powder spam is always pretty good. You can't go wrong with that. It ain't no Gen 1 Sleep Powder, though. I will say that. Harrisburg, come on, man. And you're my favorite Pokemon, but come on. Oh, it's a crappy throwaway US capital we can use for a fucking Metapod. I might be the only person to ever Nuzlocke Gen 2 who caught a Metapod at the Lake of Rage instead of a Magikarp. Jefferson? Alright, you know what? That's my boy Jefferson right there. You double check. We didn't secretly get one of these guys anywhere, right? Yeah, no, we're chilling, bro. Is you been out here to Nuzlocke Crystal? I feel like, well, he at least like executes like a real Pokemon in that game. That's all I can really say about that one. At least you can get the stone and evolve it, unlike this game. It really is wild because, like, I feel like they made some interesting choices with the decks in this game. Like, they kind of use a lot of undervalued or late game Pokemon from Gen 1 that, like, you really can't, like, really use too well. They're not in a good position in, like, Gen 1. And then, like, they just didn't give you the evolution stone, so, like, nothing matters in life. Like, oh, cool, yeah, I'll use that early game Execute. It usually is a rare encounter in the Safari Zone. Cool, exciting. I can't even fucking evolve. He stuck his eggs. You really telling me I can't? There's no little landing point? Or the Lake of Rage sucks ass. Supers. Juno still needs like one level. Once we have Flame Wheel, like Jasmine's fine. I just kind of can't do it before. Oh, is this guy? What the fuck? I know you. I know who this guy is. This guy got the fucking Gyarados. He's on my daily dose of Gyarados. Thanks, Doc. We go Columbus here. I don't think Gyarados like learns a natural water move for like 3 fucking gens or something still. There's like literally no fear in life. Keep calm and Thunder Punch. Big XP by the way. How do you even have this? This is so illegal. I need to talk to him. Maybe he says he just caught this at the Lake of Rage. They are like force evolving the Magikarp, so maybe that's why he's got like a little underleveled one. Maybe there's lore, dude. Like low-key, the world building is not terrible in the first like 2 gens, if you actually talk to the trainers. They go like a little more in depth than you would think about how like fucking like Snorlax is affecting the local economy in like Gen 1. It's super weird. What's up, Tristan? How you doing, homie? These used to be lemons. I don't know why I like the one really big Executor in Gen 1. That thing was goofy as all hell. I don't know why it was so large. See the team, I got you. He hasn't changed too much since the last time we played this. Juno the Palava. Need 1 level on her so she gets Flame Wheel and can fight Jasmine. Columbus the Nidoking. He does it all. Alana the Ampharos, our true hard carry. Rocky the Onyx. Providence the Tentacool. And Harrisburg the Sandshrew. He's kind of just there. Yeah, no healing in battles. We're also not grinding at all. Like, we can only do trainer battles for experience. We can't fight any of the wild Pokemon battles or do re-battles. So if we run out of trainers by the time we get, like, a gym, we're just boned. Is that a trainer, by the way? I feel like I don't remember this guy. Brother, what? My man is, like, hidden up here. Are you sure it's a tree and not a Sudowoodo? Oh shit, he's a cool trainer. His weird neon, disgusting green Ivysaur. How did he? Why is he even here, by the way? Like, what an insane place to be chilling. Like, don't be up here. Have some. No, you can't say that. My knowledge is perfect. Knowledge is not. There's no gaps. If my knowledge was a town, we would never have a fucking gap in any of our strip malls. Alright, coverage man. With the coverage plan. He kind of does it all. What the fuck is this? This is a good War Turtle spray, by the way. I kind of like this. He's gonna go Charmeleon. Flame Wheel. We did it. It's Charmeleon. You saw that coming. Get him, Columbus. You don't have like a ground move, but like, you're a big guy. This is like a T-Rex fight, dude. He's gonna strap that shit on like fucking commit, like that one little like, I think it's Kamemon in a Digimon. He's like a little like turtle guy with a helmet on. I don't know what to deal with the helmet. No way the one smoke screen does it. I don't believe this for a second. I'm just full sending a Thunder Punch. I don't even care anymore. I can't even like complain about the RNG because like I just like missed. I just had to cheese out fucking price. So, oh my lord. Maybe I will complain actually. Maybe I take it all back. Rocky, save us. Rocky, please. Come on, Rock. He's gonna get burnt. How does this guy dig, by the way? He's like 30 feet tall. And Nidoking can't? Like, what are we even talking about here? Is the volume over here super loud, by the way? I forgot I have to like lower this game. Hang on. There you guys go. Be better. That little spiky drill into it. That doesn't seem like a good plan. My man must be a little dizzy afterwards. I think Onyx deserves a little bit better. I'll use my full heal. I'm not gonna waste the berries. I think one way gives us the attack, and one way brings us to the hidden power guy. I think we have to go with hidden power on Ampharos again. Ampharos kind of like doesn't learn moves. So that's kind of like the only way we get coverage on that Pokemon. I think that's a rare candy. I can't use found rare candies. I can't just like hack them in. But there's like significantly less rare candies in this game compared to Gen 1 though. I think I like had like 8 or something by the time I was done Gen 1. Yo, I know there's a rare candy in here somewhere, bro. Don't even lie to me. Let me just talk to the hidden power guy first. We're gonna have to test what hidden power it even is. Porygon 2. Porygon 2 is like literally my second favorite Pokemon like all time. Love me some P2. I'm so sad it's not in Champions. Everyone can learn it. I mean, realistically, HP ground would be crazy on HP poison. Also on Columbus is a thing. Atlanta's got to be the best option here, though. Never gotten the Porygon? Dude, P2's the GOAT with Eviolite. That dude be tanky. He like won a tournament in like Reg H. It came down to like a freeze and shit. They're just like ice beamed and like freeze stalled and just kind of chip the dude out while spamming recover and everything. He's like truly the GOAT. I'm gonna do a little bit of experimentation to figure out what type the hidden power is. I'll take like any special variant, honestly. Except like, you know, like electric. Electric would be kind of crappy. It's Gen 3. Against Gen 3? Hey, Porygon's Gen 1. Porygon Z is the one you should be hating on. That dude's Gen 4. I don't like Porygon Z. Though I appreciate Porygon Z for enabling Eviolite on the little homie. Gen 3 is the wrong answer. Yeah, but like... It gave him a dumb ability. How about that one, Any tracers? Any downloaders? I'm gonna use my repels, bro. I don't feel like fighting things. I'm gonna put a ATL up front real quick. You wouldn't download attack stat. Dude, I fucking looked up that like image earlier today, by the way, because I was gonna send it to my friend because we're talking about the Avatar movie leak. Y'all know about that, by the way? The whole next Avatar movie like leaked entirely. Like on Twitter. The whole thing. Start to finish. We're talking about like watching it and shit. And like my friend's like, I was gonna send the UN download a car thing. Yeah, literally the whole movie. I looked it up. They don't say you wouldn't download a car. It's you wouldn't steal a car. Feel so sad about this. I really thought they said you wouldn't download a car all this time. I mean, we can hit HP, see what happens. Neutral. It's not. It's on ads. No. I don't think I am. Pretty sure. Alright, so Hidden Power. I think it's a special move that did pretty good damage. First going for Encore. What is that? What is this team? What is the play? Brother's gaming off his mind. What, Chad? Leave me alone about your Mr. Mime. I would hate a very energetic Mr. Mime. Yeah, you know how it leaked too, by the way, Sea Queen? Paramount just like somehow accidentally sent it to some guy on Twitter who like isn't even like big. Just like a guy with like a few hundred followers. Just accidentally sent the dude the whole ass movie. Which that dude is wild to even post that. My man's gonna get so many lawsuits, bro. That can't be a good idea for long term. That's cool for the internet points real quick, but holy shit, bro. I think I want to save as many Pokemon like trainers. Yeah, they just sent it like in an email to some guy. But here you go, this is yours now. No way, there's this guy right here. Alright, maybe it's HP Dark. Let's find Shane? Your name is Shane. Why is your name Shane? Alright, what we got? What we got? What we got? Not very effective. So what does Nidorina resist? And we know it's not fighting. Here's the type effectiveness. Resistant to... So it could be... We know it's not fighting because it didn't nuke the Clefairy. So this could be poison, bug, or grass. Those types don't, those types don't spark joy. I don't think I like that. Poison, bug, or grass? Grass is probably like the best out of those because it's special. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing with poison or bug, for that matter. I don't know. It still also doesn't like help us in like our matchup against ground types, which kind of sucks ass. Oh, if it's grass, we're fine. Please be grass. I'm begging on my hands and knees. Be grass. HP. What a devious hidden power to run, by the way. Did we get somebody on this route? We're on Route 42 right now. Let me check the chart. We got Mareep here. Alright, we're chilling. We hit the super repel and keep it moving. We got, I think we got Zubat from Mount Mortar, right? I think that's correct. It sounds correct. And then sounding correct is all I really need, honestly. We should probably go grab the XP share real fast. I'm not even looting these trees. I can't even care. I don't even care. They're just apricorns, bro. I got somebody around 36. Failed 8. Most of these routes covered already. We have to fucking walk. We ain't gotta go that far though. Did you go talk to Mr. Pokemon or whatever the hell that guy's name is? He'll give us the XP share. Let's go, Bitterberry. Gaming off a rocker now. I think I can teach Tentacle Cut and like condense my HM friends. That's the term we're gonna be using. Psst, here, Barry. Yep, that's that red scale. Let me get that XP share. You really just said, yo, Professor O, give me this shit. It's yours now. I really just got re-gifted. The fuck is that about, bro? Regifting an XP share is insane work. On the red scale, probably like whatever a Gyarados weighs, knowing Pokemon, that shit's like probably like 50 pounds. Nothing makes sense in Pokemon, dude. They just be making up numbers for these weights and everything. Literally leave me alone. Like, you're level 3. What do I even want with this dumb little Rattata? Oh, wait, level 4? Wait. Wait a minute. Rattata's gaming. £518? Holy shit, he's gotta go on a diet. Get him on my 600-pound life. I'll take care of him on there. Is Gyarados bulking? Get out of here, Stantler. Nobody likes this Pokemon. Other than me, of course. I'm a Stantler truther. It's like literally the best Pokemon they've ever made. Like, name one Pokemon cooler than Stantler. I will wait. We can fight the rival in there, I think, but let's go get our guy. Gyarados is Mozambique. Bro, he's starting that Wagovi soon. That's what be saying, dude. I did like a whole video of just talking about how fucked up the weights are in Pokemon. How is Arcaludon and like Krabby the same weight? That's a bridge. It's literally a bridge. Why is the bridge as heavy as the crab? Oh, it's way to listen to it. Yeah, that one's funny though. I think it also like it was like intentional too, because it doesn't like learn to bounce and other like bizarre moves that like it probably should. I know my man learns like self-destruct or explosion, one of those, which is so fucking funny sounding. So you learn that like that's actually like a real thing. Like whales will get beached and then explode. That just like happens. Something like the oxygen in them like builds up and they go boom, or some shit like that. I don't even know. I'm not a whaleologist. This is gold. Seal, 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 seal. Like, we're guaranteed seal. We got Krabby. I don't even know where I am right now. Can I learn Flash? I feel like Tentacle should be able to do that. He's got a jellyfish in that. Why doesn't he learn that, bro? What do you mean you don't learn Flash? I feel like the little like red parts on him should like glow. Like, doesn't that happen to like real jellyfish? They're like glowy. Now Tentacle is doing it all for us. He's our HM friend. I want to see flying whale where it's like leading like ships, like an airship. I have a super repel on, don't I? That's the problem here. This is the longest repel I've ever used in my fucking life. Do I have the repel on at this, or am I just there? No, I did. There she is. He is. She is. The best Pokemon in the game. I can't use like half these moves. Oh, T-Wave. Like, what if I just like throw a Great Ball right here? What does that look like for me as a human being? Why did I think that was a good idea? You can't rest, bro. I guess I'll just go Juno. Catch on the next one. Thank you, Sea Queen. Thank you for your vote of confidence. I'm not so sure. I'm gonna quick attack. That seems like the lowest damage option here. Can you not, actually? That did so little, it tells me I can probably go for a headbutt. That'll be fine. I know, like, rest is like 2 turns, usually. It's like a different type of sleep. What do we do about Lance now? How do we beat Lance? We might have to use that tentacle after all. That tentacle might be doing some things for us. He's gonna be coming out with some icy winds. I don't feel good about that one at all, but the fuck else do I have to do? Like, that's really bad. I kinda needed that guy. Shit. That's so bad, actually. Oh, now you show up. Okay, Tentacruel. Whatever you say, bud. I am up 9 levels, cuz. So, like, the good news, I don't have to condense my party as much. The bad news, I don't know how I'm getting through Claire or anything really. I really had to catch this low-ass level idiot, bro. The worst guy I could have got. I might have to level that slow bro, dog. It well and truly might be a slow bro angle. It's like level 23 right now. It's a little easier than we're leveling up Providence right here. Fuck, dude. That's so awful, actually. I can't even describe such a thing. And we'll never know if I was going to catch it on the next ball. That question will never be answered. I get a Mantine. Is that good? Do we like Mantine here? Are we Mantiners? Any Mantiners in the chat? Is it Mantine time? I could probably grab Shuckle too. I think about it. I don't think I'm gonna be using your Shuckle, but like, it's a Pokemon. But realistically, I could just save the Cyan Wood and like come back and fish later, potentially. If I fish in Cyanwood, who can I even get here, dude? Let's see, Gen 2. Staryu? Well, that doesn't fucking help me. Doesn't do anything for me at all. What am I supposed to do with that guy? I guess we hope for the Jinx now, right? We pray for Jinx? That really is probably our only out, honestly. I can theoretically come back and get like a level 40 Staryu once I get the Kanto, which is kind of sick. I can't believe that happened, bro. God damn it. We need a good Icy Wind Pokemon. Or a good Ice Punch Pokemon. I think Slowbro might have to be it, dude. We gotta carry that guy up so many levels, but it's probably worth it. Mantine, like, might be okay, but I don't even know my man's stats spread, to be honest with you. Go over to Route 41. Also, like, finding Mantine is annoying, too. Dude, I actually caught the worst Tentacool ever. Level 15 is so sad. That doesn't learn anything. He's a decent bulk, very specially defensive. He learns Icy Wind and Surf. That's something, right? And Double Team? Wait, maybe he's gaming. God damn it, dude. Yeah, we free the dogs and pray. Pray the dogs save us. What was that noise? What's the box doing here? Oh well, I guess somebody just left their box here. Any Mantiners? Any Mantine gamers? Is it like even like a worthwhile Pokemon though? Like what does it even do? You got another one, Sea Queen? You gotta stop ordering those. You have too many. Brother, we could have had a level 22 Tentacle. Can you imagine that world? We said that we have a 15 Tentacle. We're roughing it out here. Part of me just wants to fuck off and not even get this Mantine, dude. I just, for some reason, feel like it might be a little too frail. I got this funny feeling. Well, there he is. Level 20 also, which is not very fun. Let's go for a hidden power and see what happens. What type it is. Not very effective. Are you bug? Dude, it's HP bug? It's gotta be HP bug, right? HP bug is so fucking sad. The fuck do I do with that? I need you to hit a T-wave here, ATL. I'm just gonna throw balls and pray, honestly. Even though I know this isn't gonna work. Maybe something nice will happen for the first time. I mean, 140 is high, to be fair. That's like a good stat. Thank you, Atlanta, my greatest ally. We never have Quilava try to catch anybody again. Juno's gonna just ruin everything yet again. Lady Ann's the greatest dual screen sitter of all time. What do you mean, Sea Queen? Well, I'm like morally required to catch this Pokemon because he's a gold exclusive. Think about that one. And plus there's a Remoraid on him too. That's like 2-for-1 special. Holy shit, we caught a Mantine. This is the run. We were in new uncharted territory. I've never caught this fucking Pokemon successfully before. I've run out of Pokeballs every time. I have an Albany, right? Do I have a Raleigh? That could be Raleigh. Riley. Oh, who's calling me? Leave me alone. I hate Wade, bro. I'm a Wade hater. Hey, so Mantine can fly, right? This is gonna be our flyer type. Like, I know he can't fly for sure. I'm just checking because I think it'd be good for my lifestyle. Back to Olivine. I guess we gotta grind up a Slowpoke now. It kind of feels like our best win condition at this point. The only alternative is if we get a Jinx. Jinx would be like run changing, but this is such a low % chance. Like there's like any way, shape, or form that even ever happens. I mean, we all know it's gonna be a fucking swine up. Who else could even be in that damn dungeon? Oh, God, that sucks, dude. We have a Providence away for a while now. We don't really need Riley either. I don't think Mantine is truly the answer. I mean, it's like 15 levels we gotta go. Flubber might be usable. Got the right guy. There's Concord. What if we give it a track? Does that do anything for us? Is that even like a play? It's like you can like do that. That's like a thing we could do. Could teach the fucking guy a track against Lance. I think he's gonna have to be our quick claw guy. Go for the quick claw ice punch. That's gonna be the out now. I fucking can't believe it's HP bug. Holy shit, dude. Yeah, dude, this is like the foreshadowing to Galarian Slowbro. Little did they know. The most toxic shit you'll be doing in Champions. Realistically, I should probably give him a XP share, but I think he can like do things on his own already, honestly. Brother has Surf, which is a nice advantage of leveling up the water Pokemon. They're kind of like a real type with like moves and like a role in society. My Repel. Oh no. Alright, I clearly fought at least one guy. I think I fought like one or two guys and I said, fuck it, we ball on left. Yeah, I fought literally one guy and just dipped. It should be like an okay level range. You have a full ass knocked out level 20, bro? What is this? Quick Claw, let's go! I did no damage! I've been identified! Why did he identify me? I should go sell my items. Probably the amount of inventory is slightly amount. This Noctowl sucks! I'm tired of looking at Surf! Make it stop! We did it. Concord's on the board. Brother, we gotta go fucking 15 levels before he evolves. 14, wait, no, I think it's 37. At least he gets Ice Punch afterwards, like, that's pretty good. We like Ice Punch here. Any Ice Punchers? Unless he could be a win con against, like, Houndoom if we go for Quick Claw Surf if things go bad. We love a Quick Claw here. I still kind of feel like he's gonna get exploded by a fucking Dragonite clicking Outrage, though, is kind of the issue. Something tells me he can't take an Outrage, because that shit is not physical. It's not a physical move in this gen, keep that in mind, it's special. So, like, that dude is a mixed wall. What is my man's special defense? 95 HP, 80 isn't, like, the worst. Plus with a badge boost and shit. He gets the Amnesia, too. We might be able to set up an Amnesia somewhere. Probably give him rest, but I feel like I need that for someone else. Wish my man had Slack Off, dude. Bro had Slack Off, bro? Black off would go crazy. I wish like disable was accurate, because if I hit the hard read, bro, I could do some fucking numbers for us. He does learn Ice Punch, I'm not crazy. Okay, he does. Why does he learn Fire Blast? Why does he learn Fury Cutter? How does he do that? How does Slowbro dig? I have so many questions, bro. How is my man doing any of these things? You're telling me Slowbro can fucking dig, but Nidoking can't? What? We live in an unfair society, friends. I hate to say it. Good news is we wall the Gyarados, I think. We might be able to set up on the Gyarados. Does he learn Curse naturally? Is he a Curse boy? I think I want to keep most of these other things. The berries can probably go in the box. I don't need these para heals. I'll buy some potions. I don't feel like running back 50 times. If we get to 110k, we can buy one of the TMs. We can run up on someone with Thunder, which that's fun, right? That's useful. I think Blizzard is like probably the actual one we would want to use, but I don't think that's going to be hitting anyone anytime soon. I should have 70% accurate in this game. We don't have hail. I think Curse Slowbro can get it done. I just wish we could get multiple copies of Rest, dude. Or if we get Slack Off, dude, Slack Off would be it. It's in this game. I'm sorry, what the fuck did I just see? Hang on a second. What do you mean Slowbro can learn Payday in Gen 1? Fucking Payday? What are you talking about? How does he do that? Nah, that's too far. I'm sorry. Payday? That's unhinged. That's psychotic. Payday. If I ever got hit by a Slowbro with Payday, I think I would leave. It's how you start Googling like shit on the internet, dude, trying to figure out like Pokemon's learn sets. You hit by a fucking Slowbro using Payday. Like, oh yeah, bro, I brought him up for red version. I'm using him in Champions right now. Here's a little extra VP for you. You should do that actually. Just farm VP doing that shit. I feel like I don't win these. If he's gonna click Hypnosis and I'm gonna be depressed. Maybe Concord's like the best Pokemon ever and I just underrated Slowbro for some reason. Maybe I thought Slowpoke was like actually just like Magikarp. What the fuck is Slowpoke's base stats? His stats are, well, he's got 90 HP, that's kind of okay. In some ways, I'm kind of glad. Like, Pursuit was a little cancerous to play against in, like, the campaign. And Hidden Power was a bit of a nightmare to do on cart. They were so fun on Pokemon Showdown, though, dude. Holy shit, I loved Hidden Power. Especially you play Gen 3 OU Hidden Power when that shit was split. I really liked it when it was, like, half of them were physical and half of them were special. Kind of bummer there, it all became special later. I don't think I put Icy Wind on my Slowbro. I'm gonna come out and say it. I don't think that's the play. Yeah, that'd be neat, actually. So I can't tell you how weird it is playing champions and being able to, like, use the appropriate moves on a Pokemon, and they can't Terra out of them. You know how weird it is to use a fighting move on a King Gambit? I didn't know that was like a legal thing you could do. God, Surf is so overpowered. Conceptually. I really want to go up and get a glass of water, but I don't want to wake my cat. He's sleeping on the bed right next to me. The arm's length away. I think that's our favorite sleeping spot so far. But she didn't do it last night because I kept fucking tossing and turning like an asshole. Oh, he's awake, rolling around. I think my cat is gonna have an issue like with my schedule, because my schedule is kind of all over the place. Like, I can't even fault her for waking me up at 3 o'clock in the morning to play, because like we did that on Saturday because I got home at work at 3 a.m. So like that's totally valid. I'll literally go home from work and leave for work at a different time literally every single day. Hello, Pidgey. Can I get a quick claw, bro? They're killing me out here. This Pidgey's got hands. Let me heal. Is there like a whirly wall? Can we fucking wall Claire with Slowbro? Because like her first Dragonair is like the Surf one. So like I don't think I care about that guy. I just set up some Amnesias and we'll be chilling. Well, we're not gonna have Amnesia in that time. Amnesia's a higher level move. I'm gonna Slowpoke on Amnesia. 43, alright, that's not viable either. Forget I said anything. My man's got no other way of boosting his shit. Alright. Yeah, one's got Thunder, one's got Surf, one's got Ice Beam, I believe. I think King's just an asshole. I think Kindra's got Hyper Beam and Surf, so I feel like either way the Slowbro's kind of good. Just the Dragon Breath are a bit of an issue, but hey, it'll be fine, right? We'll have the special badge boost, it'll be fine. It'll take a little less damage. I'll just have to stall it out. Maybe I'll even give my man Detect for maximum stall. This does fuck up my plans for Umbreon though. Umbreon wanted to be like Rest, Toxic, and Protect. That was the idea on the Umbreon. But I really do think I need Rest on the fucking Slowbro to even get through the game. Does Umbreon have Wish in this game? Like there's no moves yet in the game, so there's like no way, right? It gets Moonlight eventually. No, that's actually kind of fine. I can handle the Moonlight. I need to get my man to level 50 fucking 2 for that though. Holy shit, bro. 52. Can we buy a Rest TM maybe? You can't buy a Rest TM, it's so sad. Hello, Morel. I think it'll be okay. I think we can run Moonlight and try to get Umbreon all the way up. Umbreon's gonna be like one of our main guys in Kanto, probably. Holy fuck, I do no damage. Strength? Any strengthers? How does he do this? He's so strong. Holy shit, he's the best Pokemon in the game. He's so powerful. Why didn't nobody tell me Slowpoke is that guy? I was a doubter. What the fuck, Slowpoke? I didn't know he had that dog in him. He's actually crazy. Yo, I love a Concord Lake, dude. We need more Concords. There's not enough in the fucking world. I love nothing but a weird fucking hero shooter thing that, like, there's no actual identity and art style to it. It gets pushed by investors somehow. Like, what was that fucking one from the Apex devs that, like, High Guard? Yeah, High Guard, bro. That was a crazy one, too. I'm still shocked about Hyenas. Do you guys know about that game? It was a, extraction, like, hero shooter thing made by Creative Assembly, the developers who make Total War. That game was, like, literally in beta. It's supposed to come out in, like, a month. And Sega, like, their publisher, looked at it and was like, this shit is ass, bro, and pulled the whole plug. Like, the game was done. They said, we're not even releasing this shit. It's dog shit. Don't do it. Like, they said, fuck that, bro. Go next. Like, that is insane. Like, every other developer is gonna be like, hey, fuck it, put it out, try to recoup a little bit of cost and everything. They're like, no, don't even bother, dude. It's embarrassing. Respect to Sega for that one. Because everybody in the Total War community hated that game. Because, like, Creative Assembly was taking all their resources away to put it into that game. So, like, that was just, like, fucking vindication. It's crazy, because Total Warhammer 3, it was, like, the big money maker. Like, for a Creative Assembly, like, oh no. They're like, our own Concord is what it is. That's gonna be the money maker now. I don't even remember what this is. It's probably not even good. Swagger? Swagger is like maybe a move. I don't think I want to use Swagger. What if I ran a really fast Pokemon with Sweet Scent? Hit a Sweet Scent on Dragonite to lower its evasion so that Blizzard will connect. Think about that play. That's a play right there. Tell me that's not gaming. Tell me that's not what gamers do right there. The Sweet Scent play is deplorable. You just don't have the vision, Sequin. You're not a visionary like yours truly. You can't see lines that other people wouldn't see. But I feel like this guy's gonna drill peck me and like just nuke me. Oh, you don't even do that. You just peck. You just be pecking. You should. When you become a visionary like me, then you can understand Sweet Scent's implications in the endgame of a Nuzlocke. And a prankster Whimsicott hit a Sweet Scent. That's that shit they be expecting you to fucking do in like a one of these ROM hacks people are playing these days. It's like a ROM hack line. Your focus hash too and shit. Can they leave Concord alone? It was a fine game, man. Like, let me lit. You're gonna hit 5 times, aren't you? You just gotta do that. That's what you're gonna be doing. People should have played it. That game had soul. That game was peak soul. I'm hoping a private server comes up. The classic Concord experience. Before it was tainted, you know? The way it was intended to be played. Concord's crazy because you know there's some actual person like unironically typing on Reddit about how good of a game it was and how sad they were. And that if people really truly gave it a chance and didn't listen to the bandwagon, they would have known it's one of the greatest games ever created. There's always somebody saying that shit, dude. About every awful game you ever see. Every single time without fail. Okay, sailors are kind and strong. That's what we're gonna call a sailor? Kind and strong? I don't know about all that. I don't think those are the words I would be using. Not the Sonic Forces. Does she like making her own persona? That's the only angle I could see somebody enjoying Sonic Forces from. Like, if you're really into the persona thing, that's probably like the most fire game ever. Hey, quick claw right here. Alright, this game sucks, bro. The game? That's even crazier. The gameplay? Okay, I like some questionable games. I am a Banjo-Kazooie nuts and bolts truther. I think that game is fucking fire, dude. And then they turn that shit into Zelda 20 years later, and everyone talks about how good Tears of the Kingdom is. You should start with nuts and bolts because that is actually such a unique play path, and I can't even like imagine. I feel like if you just shared your experience with people on the internet who like really like Banjo, they would just have like a fucking conniption. They wouldn't even be able to handle that one. Because Banjo fans talk about nuts and bolts as if it like poisoned their water supply and salted the earth. And realistically, that shit was Tears of the Kingdom before Tears of the Kingdom came out. I'm so tired of wiggling the screen, bros. Wait, Concord's goated! Said no one ever. I love Concord. Oh my god, that's actually such a good idea. People would have been so upset. That would have been like the second best thing ever in Smash. Nothing will ever top when they put Geno in as a Mii costume. And all the fucking Geno like people like freaked out. Because they really thought they'd add a side character in a fucking 30-year-old RPG that wasn't even made by Nintendo. Exactly, Mallow was that guy. He had like a character arc and things. Geno fans don't even know what a character arc is. I'm gonna go back to Cyan with the old-fashioned way. Because I have brain problems. Yeah, I don't know why people talk about him like he's so cool. I think they just saw like some YouTuber when like in like 2007 talk about how Geno has like an instant kill thing if you time the button pressed right. And then everybody likes that character now. I was like, I played that game as a child and like I didn't think he was that cool. Yeah, you got it, Secret. You know. They all probably started playing that because fucking like Pro Jared or some old ass YouTuber talked about it. Or like Epic Gamer 420. Some AVGN clone. It's a fun game though. I never used Mallow in that game. I had to kind of run with a Peach, Mario, and a Bowser because, you know. Dude, you know what Irate Gamer's up to now? He's doing like ghost hunting shit. I gotta find this one video. It's by this dude named Magic Mush. We did like a deep dive into like some like old fucking like what do they call it? AVGN shits. There's so many, bro. So many copies. That video has the most insane reveal too. About one of them who failed AVGN clone in his future endeavors. As a Danny Phantom hyper fan, shall we say. I will never get over Randy Stare as a concept, dude. He was like this kid who like did the American thing in the like grocery store he worked at in Pennsylvania. You know what I mean? He killed like 2 people and then himself. And he was like crazy and thought he would be like reincarnated as like his ghost girl OC from Danny Phantom. And he thought he was like really her, dude. And it's like genuinely such an insane thing that I can't believe it's like it happened. That was so many years ago that I still like don't believe it. It was around the same time as like Elliot Roger too. That fucking guy. Only that guy could see the fucking like his effect on the internet culture. Holy shit, dude. I think there's somehow Elliot Roger to clavicular as a pipeline. Like, that's definitely like a thing. You can probably draw a through line. No, I'm not buying a surf mail. What are you, out of your mind? I don't know what that means. Let me live. Alright, I could fight Jasmine like right now. Brother, I hate to tell you, we're not delivering nothing. That guy's not getting Kenya back. That mail's not getting delivered. That thing is just now a fucking piece of scrap flying through the sky, blown throughout all of Johto. Wash up somewhere. One little blood stain on there just from Kenya's sacrifice. Never forget. Kenya was the best of us. Can you guys remember what he was all about? Why do I have to jump down a hole and break my fucking knees to get up here, by the way? Kenya's gonna be thawed out in like a future game, dude. Or like a Johto sequel 30 years in the future and Kenya's gonna be there in Ice Path. Then like you're gonna have to deliver the letter, dude. To, like the guy 30 years later. But he passed away from old age. So you have to give it to his daughter. That's gonna be the storyline, dude. Get fucking ready for it. It's gonna be hype. I never played Thousand Year Door, which I know is sacrilegious to some. One of my close friends loves that game and has been telling me to play it for, I swear to God, like 13 years by now. I have not played it once. I'm like, oh, yeah, I take your opinion, bro. Like, you're correct. It's a good game. I've never played any of the Paper Mario games. Which is crazy because they're made by Insys, and like they make Fire Emblem, which is my favorite series. So I won't even give their other shit a try. Alright, we have Flame Wheel now. We should one tap these Magnemites, and if we don't, I will cry. We have Rocky as a bailout, so that's kind of fun. We're gonna have to go through the whole Goldenrod segment, which is kind of a pain in the ass. I wonder if I probably should have checked the Burn Tower first. See if that one rival battle is still available. I don't know when that time's out. If it ever, like, goes away, really. Huge. Sticker starting color splashes of bubonic play. Yeah, isn't that when Miyamoto started cracking down? It was like, no original characters, no fun, no identity of your own, no soul. Never burn, bro. Alright, this isn't stab. We're chilling. Hyper potion. Who the fuck like heard that and was like, oh yeah, great idea. I think I watched like a playthrough of somebody play. I don't remember who it was though. I remember it was like a train segment in like one of the games. It might have been 1000 Year Door. That shit looked kind of like fire, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, I'm gonna switch to Rocky because I am terrified of a world where I minimum roll and it doesn't knock out the Magnemite and he like thunderbolts me and I die. So I'm not even gonna risk any of that. It was like a murder mystery or something on the train. That type of thing. Love me a train level. 1000 Year Door. Okay. The mineral badge. Our steel type moves are now boosted. Let's fucking go. That's huge for us. Mario's where all my ball knowledges. Like, all Mario or just like the RPGs? What's your 16-star speedrun time in Mario 64? I still don't have a guy I can fly on. That's annoying. It's fine though. You don't have encyclopedic knowledge about Mario is Missing? The hit Super Nintendo game, or Hotel Mario? Can I, like... Please? Pretty please? Have a real Pokemon? Can you actually? Wait. Is that a real Sequin? Do I have Rock Smash on someone? I think I should probably give Rock Smash to somebody. I need to just get through this area in here. I'm gonna free the dogs, I think. What if I catch one? That'd be cool. Wouldn't that be exciting? What does Rocky have? You're kind of stuck with those. Hate to say it. I feel like I'm never clicking headbutt again at this point, to be honest with you. I probably don't need double kick anymore. I'll put Rock Smash on him. Maybe get the defense drop. That'd be sick. Let's see if our boy the Rival's in here. Oh shit, he still is. I thought my man would like leave by now. That's kind of weird because like we're gonna fight him here, then immediately run over the goldenrod, and he's gonna be like level like 36. My brother's gonna jump up like 45 levels real fast. Cause you know he's a gamer. He's gaming, not me. What's up, guys? You're rolling around. Speed of sound. Oh, she got a Haunter? I don't like that. Oh, Machi. You can just go Rocky here. Rocky clears. Not the lick. I got scared the first time I came in here, but then like the fight was like literally fun. I thought it was gonna be way harder than it actually was. Brother kind of doesn't do anything. Also, like I'm severely over level at this point, so nothing matters actually. Not the Croc. Level 22, eh? Hey, this is a good test. Where's Atlanta? Please actually be grass, and I was incorrect. Please be grass. Fuck, dude, it really is HP bug? What do I even do with that? Bug? The fuck is the point? I guess I beat Umbreon now. I got Umbreon on lock. That's great. You should be quick because I got Thunder Punch anyway. That was the plan for that guy. Just go in there with Thunder Punch him in the mouth. Probably want to go to a different Pokemon here. A lot of our Pokemon aren't very good into player. Player's kind of a pain in the ass. Of course he is. Why wouldn't he? I feel like Supersonic has a 100% hit rate. This is the worst game I've ever played. I have literally never played a worse game made by humanity. Brother, you did no damage. She is. That's why she's so moody all the time. She wants to go home and play piano. Holy shit, you're fucking like no HP. Or else my man was hurting like this. Get him out of here. I'm trolling. Rocky, help. The whole team's in here. Ain't nobody getting experience. You don't have to hit all these, by the way. Like, you can miss. Keep calm and click Sonic Boom. How do I defeat such a sheer terror, dude? Kind of the strongest trainer in the game. Oh, you finish off with a Zoob? Like, I really can't beat that guy. Rocky's kind of the best Pokemon in the game. Concord got like no experience from this shit, dude. He just hit an all whatever. Or just drop the all whatever. We get another encounter in Burn Tower. I think it's like literally Coughing or Magmar, and neither of those really speak to me on a personal level. They don't affect my soul in any way. Players of World Weezing is kind of okay. It's probably good into Bruno, honestly. I like don't know what he's. Well, I guess he got Sludge Bomb actually. Wait, maybe Weezing is the truth. Maybe we'll use him in yellow. I would never do that to Weezing. Weezing is a nice boy. He doesn't deserve that. That's all Electrode is good for, because Electrode sucks ass. Fucking Ned? I'm fighting Ned? Okay, Ned. That's even your real name. I'm gonna split experience with myself right here, by the way. 183, 183. I really wonder if that has some kind of weird formulaic thing that happens though with like the EVs and shit, if you do that. It seems a little awkward. Brother, I understand that I'm using a Slowpoke, but you really gotta spit. You have 12 levels and like a bad boost. You didn't even Mega, bro. That's the crazy part. If he hits me with a taunt, that's how you know it's a fucking bot. I don't know why the bots on champions love that move. They always be clicking taunt. I think Slowbro probably actually fucking walls Will, by the way. Because, like, what do they even do to that guy? Like, I don't think any of them hurt him. I could Ice Punch all of his boys. And realistically, I could use Shadow Ball, which feels like a crazy thing to do, but, like, it's a move. It might be a Shadow Ball on Slowbro angle against Will. They're gonna beat his Slowbro. Hey, it's coughing. Who saw that coming? Surely we don't pop him with a strength from a Slowpoke, right? Coughing is historically kind of a tanky boy. We're gaming. This is the best Pokemon in the game. Where's Burn Tower? What's the most polluted capital? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. Like, what's a shitty state? Why do I feel like it's Michigan? Michigan feels like it probably has bad air quality. Let's see, best and worst states for pollution. Ohio's the worst nationwide. Actually, Vermont is #1 overall in pollution. Which, I can't say I expected Vermont of all places. What do they even do in Vermont? We have Montpelier already, though. New Hampshire? I feel like an AI-generated article on the internet is lying to me currently. I just kind of don't believe that New Hampshire is polluted. Alright, we'll name him Pierre. Apparently, California has very good air quality, according to the probably fake articles I'm reading. Why is he a pile of, How do you spell Pierre? Not even a real name, bro. It's just French. French aren't real. Let it be known. I don't even know what TM that is. It could be anything. I feel like it's something not exciting. It's fucking indoor. That's crazy. Thank God the French don't exist too. I'd be so sad if the French were real. I would say sacre bleu. Like, ho, ho, ho. Remember the one time I played GeoGuessr? Fucking, like, I played, like, the international one, and like, oh, what country is this? And I see a fucking guy crossing the street eating a baguette. Yep, it was Paris. Where else could it be? Fire breather, what? Fire breather, who? What are you breathing there, sir? Concord, I swear to God, bud. Don't you dare. Concord Gaming. Bring it back, bro. I'm ready to say it, dude. This game was overhated. Maybe we can go to Ice Path now. Wait. We can probably go get our Jinx. By that I mean our Pillow Swan. Why is he gray? Yeah, if you don't like Concord, like, you don't have taste. I'm ready to say it. That game has the finest art you'll ever see in a video game. The most inspired art. Hello, legendary dogs. Would any of you like to be caught in a singular Pokeball? I think that'd be really funny. Okay, can you actually catch these guys in, like, Gen 2? Like, if you just fucking eat a ball at them and pray? Is that, like, mathematically even a possibility? Nothing's a lot of things are stopping me. I'm stopping me. We're gonna put this in the Concord because that's our boy now. We're investing in the Concord. There should be though. And you know, like, there's like a mathematical formula that, like, they gotta be below like a threshold or some shit, and like it might not work. I don't know. I don't know math. I'm not allowed to do math. Apparently it is fucking for Seal. Free my boy Seal too. It's not even fair. We don't even need Seal. We're moving on to bigger and better things. Seal's not Concord, so like that pretty much tells you everything you need to know. I think there's a rare candy somewhere inside of Mount Mortar, and inside of Dark Cave, inside of like other useless dungeon that I skipped. Surely there is, right? There has to be a purpose behind some of these dungeons. I don't like when Nurse Joy says I'm out late. It feels a little judgmental. Let's see our Ice Cave encounter, if we can even get there successfully without getting murdered. Ooh, a burnt berry. Wow, that's so helpful. You're a fisherman. You're just a guy. Fuck, you got me, bro. I think Jinx solves all of our problems, honestly. One Pokemon on my man Alan. It's a Charmeleon. It's Charmeleon Kirk. Sources tell me Charmeleon Kirk is stable. Oh, what the fuck, he actually is. Wait a minute, he actually is stable. What the fuck is the strongest Pokemon in the game? He even burnt me. What the fuck is this? It's fat experience right here, though. It didn't work out for him in the end. Kind of. They usually hang on and barely win from behind, that type of bullshit. Do you think I can just use an Ice Berry here? Like, when am I actually gonna have to use a fucking Ice Berry to counter a Will-O-Wisp or some shit? I don't think Will-O-Wisp exists yet. We're in a pre-Will-O-Wisp society. Thank God for that. Alright, Vance. You're Pidgeotto. Can I have a Pidgeotto, bro? I'm trying to fly out here. Why'd I use Confusion? That move sucks. What were the two that you've seen, Sequin? Other than, you know, the Pokemon anime. Which I would say that count. That shit is like influential. Hamtaro and Sailor Moon? Hell yeah. I never watched Hamtaro. Love me some Sailor Moon though. I got that one hoodie. She's on the back. The pink one I got. I mean, I probably never actually show the back of it off on stream. I'll show that in a minute. Please become a slow bro one day. Come on, Concord. Disable. That move, like, is like not accurate in this gen yet. It's not real. I don't like my HP. Let's go to Atlanta. Of Hamtaro or Sailor Moon? Sailor Moon. I would say if you're watching all Hamtaro. A true hamhead. That's what we call. That's what we're called in the Hamtaro fanbase. Hamheads. That's a technical name for the fanbase. And do not Google whether or not that is true. Just believe me without verifying. Alright, we're gonna hit these guys with HP bug. I think that's the play here. It is well and truly an HP bug angle. Once this Jinx shows up and I get really excited, it's gonna be crazy. Here comes the Jinx. Here it comes. It's a fucking Swinub. Who else could it be? Why am I even... What other world? At least we got hidden power fucking bug. Damn it. Yeah, it's the fan base. Wow, that thing almost got smoked by a hidden power bug. What a Pokemon. I'm glad we have Swinub. You can be like... We have a Madison. We have a Madison. Are we running out of fucking states? We were like running low on the names. Which is good because that means I'm not destroying every encounter I run into. That's an improvement. Bill, what, man? Wait, you still can't catch a Pokemon with a full box? Really? They didn't fix that shit in Gen 2? That's actually kind of crazy, I'm not gonna lie. Alright, we're gonna switch to the champions now, boys. Let me use the bathroom, grab a water, all that good stuff.